Hi everybody. Today we will start the new lessons of chapter 1 from Brush Up Your English of Standard 5. In the first chapter you can see in your board that is idioms and phrases. So now it is the basic part of the grammar. So before we go to the discussions on this chapter, we just learn something about the idioms and phrases. You can see on the board idioms. Idioms, what are the idiomatic expressions? Are common phrases or sayings whose meanings cannot understand by the individual words or elements. Means idioms are the thoughts what we can express through a single phrase. It's not make the whole sense of a complete sentence. It all are the expressions what we saying as in a way. And on the other hand, a phrase. Phrase is a small group of words that adds meaning to a sentence. What are that? Phrase are the small group of words. A phrase is not a complete idea with a subject, verb and a predicate. As we all know that a sentence always deserves a subject, a verb and a predicate. When without all these subject, verb and predicate, when a group of words makes any sense, that is the phrase. And always remember that all phrases are not idioms. Idioms can be expressed through the phrases, but all phrases are not idioms. As you see the example here, the ripe oranges. We cannot understand the whole meaning, but it makes a sense little bit. The ripe oranges, we call it phrase. But when we write down this sentence in this way, the oranges are ripe. Here you can say the subject, the verb and the predicate. So here we cannot find out the subject or the predicate. This is the difference between a sentence and a phrase. So a phrase is a group of words that adds meaning to the sentence. When the ripe oranges are add here, it means a sentence, and when we put here a verb, then it gives us a complete sense. Now you can see the examples of idioms. That a bed of roses. Do you understand anything? No. When we have to discuss it, you can easily understand. Because idioms can express lots of things. But as we see it as a phrase, we cannot understand it. Now, on the other hand, apples of one's eyes. So, all these are the various examples of the idioms. Now, we will discuss about the chapter. Here, good morning children, good morning madam. Today we will discuss idioms and phrases. All these are written in your book in a scene on the chapter. Rahul asked, ma'am, what do you mean by idioms and phrases? We have discussed all that. Idiomatic expressions are common phrases or saying whose meanings cannot be understood by the individual words or elements. Please make it more clear, ma'am, Rahul says to her, his teacher. Teacher, I will give you one example, then you will understand it more clearly. A bed of roses. What do you understand by this? A bed of roses? Can you not clear, ma'am? So, all these are the conversation part through the chapter of this Brush Up lesson. Bed of roses means very comfortable situation. The life of a teacher cannot be said to be a bed of roses. So, this bed of roses express us a life, the comfortable situation of the life. For an example, here you got that a teacher, the life of a teacher cannot be said to be a bed of roses. Means always in our life everything will be very most comfortable, most welcome. That's not. we all have to face many new challenges. So as we see any comfortable situation, you can use this phrase as idioms that a bed of roses. Like all these things, we can read more. Next, the apples of one eye, which is the meanings of the dearest one. Dearest means if I am your dearest one, you can say you are my apples of eyes. His younger son is the apple of his eyes. Now, a good for nothing fellow. What is the meaning of that one? That is the meaning of that a useless fellow. A good for nothing fellow is not liked by anyone. You can see each and every line in your book and you can easily understand it if you follow it minutely and be attentive when you are reading this chapter. Next is the crocodile tears, means the false tears. The judge was not deceived by the murderer's crocodile's tears. Ere long means shortly, but we can say ere long means shortly. He will ere long start for Simla, means he will shortly start for Simla. In this phrase you can understand that you want to go for a short time to Simla. Now tell me another one. Fall upon means to attack. The tiger fell upon the bull. Now make another sentence. Got away means escaped. The thief got away with my bag. The next one is from the cradle means from childhood. Hercules was strong from the cradle. So all these are the various types of idioms you have learned through your book. Now we have to make the list of all these idioms together and try to write down more sentences on it. So let's start that one. So here we can see some list of idioms and with their meaning. There are lots of idioms are there. You can have to collect all the idioms through your books and write in your notebook properly. Now you are giving some examples and look at there. A bed of roses. The meaning of it is a very comfortable situation. So as it is the meaning, we can see in the sentence, the life of a teacher cannot be said to be a bed of roses. Okay. Apple of one's eyes, which is meaning the dearest one. His youngest son is the apple of his eyes. I have taken these examples from your books as it is comfortable to you to understand properly. A good for nothing fellow, a useless fellow, a good for nothing fellow is not liked by anyone. Means who is very good looking, very good, handsome and all, but he does not have any types of quality, he cannot do anything in his life. That types of boy we can say the useless fellow. Crocodile tears means false tears. For example, the judge was not deceived by the murderer's crocodile tears. Means when anybody crying badly and you think that he isn't real. No. Most of the time we are facing it that crocodile tears, that is false tears. Go up means to rise in price. For example, you can see petrol price is going up. Petrol price is going up. And the next, in the nick of time means just in time. For example, you can see at the last moments, as in the police arrived in the nick of time. So here are the some examples. From your book you can see lots of words there like that: ere long, fall upon, got away, cradle, from the cradle, get on, go up. So you have to write down all these idioms serially and write their meanings. Also write 2 examples with their idioms. And you can also look at your page number 7 that there are more idioms that hunt for means to search for, ins and outs means all the details, keep back means to conceal, in bad books means in river. At time means at right time. Herculean tasks means tough work. So ins and outs, you can say that Rabbit really knows this ins and outs of how his engine works. Now on the one, keep back means to conceal. He said he was fine, but I know he was keeping something back. In bad books means when anybody dislike you, we can say in bad books. If you are in someone's bad books, they are annoyed with you. So this is your idioms and phrases on this chapter. As well as we have to discuss more on it, but as it is in brush up, according to our syllabus, according to our lessons, what we learn, we have to focus on it, and I hope that this video will help you to read the lessons properly, to understand the lessons properly. So keep in touch and study properly. Thank you.